family. I woke up and I got this notification that the Shadow Gamer 75,298 wants a lovely tutorial on my edit that you see on the screen. So we're about to go step by step and I can show y'all exactly how I made it so y'all can make this edit as well. I love you guys so much and let's get started. All right, so this is the first game that I used. It's called Galaxy Meme Animation. I'm gonna let it load up. And there's 2 animations that I did in this game. I'm gonna wait for it to load. As it's loading, I wanna say thank you guys so much for 1.6 thousand subscribers. Woo! Thank you guys so much for your support and everyone that hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the royal family. I'm so excited. Like it's so crazy to like wake up, check your YouTube, and just see how much that I'm growing so fast. And it's all thanks to you guys. I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you that love my content and love my videos. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so first animation that I use is this one. And I typed in my friend Joe's username, but today I'm gonna use my brother's. So, and I hit apply, and it should. Sometimes it's a little buggy, so you might have to like reset. Sometimes respond, apply. There we go. So I did use Roblox to delete the watermark, and then you hit play animation. So this is the first animation that I used, and it does this first part for you. As you can see, it does go pretty fast. So when I did my editing, I slowed this down. So I'm gonna let it go, and then I'm gonna show y'all the second part. All right, so that's the first animation. It starts with a K rush. That's the first one. And then the second one is 1-800. And then I'm gonna use my brother's account again, and I'm gonna use my own account. And I'm gonna hit apply. There we go. So then I hit play animation, and then I stop it there. So before it gets to the 1-800 part, that's when I pause the video. So I'm gonna let this go through again. Okay, so then I'm gonna go into the next game and I'm gonna show y'all the next part. So here's the next game, Cerebral Animations. Okay, for this, I use the animation a train status and I use my own. So I hit customize and then I hit use my avatar. And I just use my avatar for all of this. So use avatar, use your avatar, and then use your avatar. And then I hit play in the top right, and then I hit hide UI. So this, and then I hit hide. So now it should start. So now it's starting. And then I used, not this part, that part, and this part, and that part. So now that's over. Now I roll into the third part. So here's the next game that I use. Catalog avatar. We're gonna go in here. Then we're gonna go to picture. And then we're going to, I changed the lighting. So you can change the floor lighting to whatever color you like. And then I kept it here, and then I hit X. Okay. Oh, oops. So change floor color, take it over here, and you can change the color to whatever you like. And then you hit check, and then you hit X. Turn your avatar this way. And then I use the emote called catwalk. So we're gonna type in cat send. Oh, that didn't work. Catwalk. This one. And then I recorded myself walking for a few seconds. And then after that, we go into the last game. So here is the final game that I use, Koya Dance Studio. I love this game. I use this game a lot. And I use the emote called Not a Devil. So I want to go while it loads. It's gonna load up. I found an area that works for me. You can actually change the lighting in this game. So we're gonna use right here for an example. You can change the lighting in the settings. Go down, change it to day or night or sunset, and then you go over it in the left and you search not. Not. And then you look for it, Not a Devil, and then you hit that X and you hit play. And then it does this animation for you, which I only used wait for it, that part. And then after I did that, that's all I needed. So now let me show you how I edited together. So the first thing I had to do was relook at my video and see, okay, I gotta do this first part. The sky is peeking inside MRI, don't be acting shy. So now I have to break it down and piece the video up to that exact part. I use the speed button to speed up the video or to slow it down a little bit. And as you can see, you can also see that extract. That is the actual song. So, of course, I can't play you the song because it's going to get copyright strike. So, I had to cut it at certain points. And then with Flies, I had to cut it there. So, it was a lot of cutting, redoing it with the sound, slowing things down, speeding things up, cutting each part. And then at the end, I do like a side by side to make sure that the animation lines up with the song. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, this is kind of like a rough draft, me trying to figure it out. And I eventually got it. Editing like this doesn't really take too long. A lot of my edits come with an idea, or I'll see somebody who's done this type of edit before and make it my own. But editing a short doesn't really take that much time. I use CapCut mostly to do a lot of my edits. I love making edits. It's really fun. Again, I use my brother's account for this, and when I'm using someone else's avatar, I always ask if if it's okay if I can use their permission to use their avatar, because that's just me, I always ask for permission. Whether I'm using Gloria's, Joe, Ryan, any of my friends, I always ask them, hey, may I use your avatar for edit? Once they give me the okay, then I use their avatar. But I will never post it unless I ask them first. So this is the third part where the camera zooms down. And I do like that certain games have it where the camera moves. I love animations like that because it just brings that type of motion to the edit. So I really like it. I hope you are enjoying my little tutorial. I hope it's easy to follow. I think I've only done a tutorial like this once, and that was the dollhouse trend edit that I did. And I did a tutorial for this, so hopefully this helps people, make an edit of their own, because it ain't hard, I promise. So yeah, this is how I do my edits from my videos. I really like it. And this is whether you want the smoke for real. I love this edit. So this is me trying to figure out where I start walking, cut it, and then chop the rest, delete the rest, and then speed it up. And the mistake I did while re-editing this video, I put the entire video in slow motion by accident. I didn't mean to do that, so I had to re-speed it up, normal speed. It was just crazy. But yeah, this is the end. And I had to figure out, okay, the part where she pokes her head at the screen. Don't make me poke a heel, broke a heel. I love this song. So then that part gets cut, and then that's the end. So I'm really excited. So I'm just going through and making sure that it looks right. The zoom in is perfect. And then at the end, I'm going to show y'all side by side. But yeah, I hope y'all like this tutorial. I hope this helps you make your own edit. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer your question. Again, thank you to my subscriber for asking for a tutorial. Any of my edits, if y'all want a tutorial for, let me know. I will gladly make one for y'all. But I love you guys. And me editing in silence. I might put some music, like some non-copyrighted music for the end. But this is just kind of a rough draft of how it looks. It looks really good. Of course, it's going to look different than the original, but I think it still looked really nice. I'm really proud of myself. But this is me adding the transitions. Or did I cut it again? Yeah, this is when I add the transitions. And I do have CapCut Pro, so I get special animations. But the free ones are just as good as the pro ones. So, yep, this is everything I use. All right, so this part is very, very important. Whenever you do an edit on YouTube, please make sure that you have your handle or your watermark so nobody will steal your content or your short or your edit, because I know editing takes a long time and you don't want someone to steal your video. So please add your watermark or your handle to it. But other than that, that is it for my tutorial. I hope y'all enjoy. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!